Well, yesterday, many of us were a part of history. What kind of history? Well, record high temperature history. So Fayetteville broke yesterday their daily high record of 81. That record, or I should say the high was 81. The record was 77 set back in 1991. The normal high, 58. And notice all of the holiday lights there in downtown Fayetteville certainly didn't feel like the holidays yesterday. Now, the bigger story was in Fort Smith. Not only did we break the daily record high yesterday, which was 84, we broke the all-time November record high. It was the warmest November day on record, going back to 1900 in Fort Smith with a high of 89. The previous record was 87. We hit it in 2016, I believe on November 2nd, in 2017, November 16th, roughly around there. But again, the normal or average high is 62, so we were nearly 30 degrees above normal. And yet again, we could break records today. Now, we're not going to see it as warm as it was yesterday, but still, the daily record high for today in Fort Smith is 80 degrees, and I think we'll set that yet again for us today. Fayetteville 74, and I think we'll breeze past that. Now, the difference between today and yesterday, though, is there's a lot more cloud cover and much lighter winds. That's what helped fuel that warmth yesterday, but it's still going to be pretty mild. Highs in the mid-70s in northwest Arkansas, low to mid-80s, or excuse me, upper 70s and low 80s in the River Valley. So another warm day today. I think rain chances stay out for the most part until later tonight. There is a level 1 out of 5 strong storm potential for us tonight, mainly after 10 o'clock. Some small hail is probably the primary concern, maybe some gusty winds at times. Tornado chance is very low. But the bigger story for us tomorrow is going to be the heavy rain. A level 2 out of 4 flash flood risk remains in effect for the entire 5 News coverage area. And notice how it shifted a little bit eastward compared to yesterday. So that bullseye is now kind of towards us here in the 5 News coverage area. So we'll show you that rain timing here as we go throughout the day today and tomorrow. Again, today is just going to be mostly cloudy to cloudy, not really expecting any rainfall. You are going to notice a few storms start to pop up 5, 6 o'clock, mainly south of I-40. So that's where we could see, again, maybe a spotty storm today. But most of it, again, I think will happen after 10 o'clock. And you can see some of these cells starting to fire up here. That's where we can see some of those stronger thunderstorms. But then I think by sunrise Thursday, we'll start to see that pick up in coverage. And depending on how early it gets here, there is a little bit of variation of how early it gets here. But I think by the afternoon, we see the potential of moderate to heavy rainfall really across the region. I think tomorrow's chance for any strong storms are pretty low just because of kind of consistent on and off chance of showers and a few rumbles of thunder. So there will be breaks. You're seeing those kind of breakage of the rainfall, but it is going to be pretty moderate to heavy at times. This again will continue throughout the night, Thursday night into early Friday. So you can see here's Friday morning. I do think after the Friday morning commute, we'll see a lot of that clear out, and behind it, much more scattered showers and maybe a few rumbles of thunder. In terms of rainfall, roughly about 1 to 3 inches across the region. Some areas could see a little bit more than 3, but I think 1 to 3 is generally the range we're looking at here. Otherwise, after Friday, we'll have a little bit of a quiet Saturday. Sunday, maybe late, a spotty storm chance, but things pick back up for us, especially on Monday. Tuesday's chance is a lot more scattered, especially during the morning. But again, Monday, just a little bit of a thunderstorm chance, so we'll keep keeping an eye on that. Otherwise, again, Thursday's chance looks to be a little bit of a wet one.